Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your October 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading, I'm using the Witch's Tarot deck, along with the Angel Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And also I will be pulling you a Whispers of Love Oracle card as well. But if you are interested in more insight regarding love and relationship matters for you guys for the month of October, over on Vimeo, I will have the Love Tarot Forecast posted. I will have that link below. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please check out northeasttarot.com. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is actually the overall energy for you guys for the month of October. Queen of Pentacles, a wonderful energy, more grounded, practical, definitely. For some of you, it could be more focused on business or financial matters. If you don't work for a living, you might be very, very focused on the home or your family. Family matters could be very significant. But right at the center, we do have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands crossed by the Two of Wands. So there could be some really good news, some positive communication that's coming through here right at the start of the month. So for some of you, this could be even a decision that maybe you were waiting on with the Two of Wands. It can represent a decision, but also, you know, twos represent partnerships as well. So for some of you, it might be like a financial decision or news that's coming through. But then for some other Librans watching this, it might have something to do with some sort of partnership. Could be a business partnership, could also be a romantic relationship. You also might be the one that needs to make a decision. Some of you might need to make a decision here because you have some sort of news or communication that's coming in right at the start of the month, and so some of you maybe need to make a decision. The Two of Wands is all about planning for the future, and I think some of you are literally just about ready to move forward and walk down some sort of new path here. It's an exciting new beginning that some of you are starting here, and you can see here how he's holding the world in his hands. So some of you have a lot of potential or a lot of possibilities in front of you, and there could be some good news that's coming in right at the start of the month. Also, travel could be significant for some of you. At your foundation, we do have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is interesting. This is what I call that warrior spirit. So this is someone who's going to fight for what it is that they want. This is someone who's very, very passionate, very courageous. So previously, some of you, you know, maybe you've had to defend yourself, or maybe some of you had to fight for what it is that you want. But with this Eight of Wands here, you know, because some of you didn't back down, you didn't quit, you know, you hung in there. Now, you know, this is success for some of you. So this is things moving forward. This is news. This is communication that's coming in. But some of you, you had to maybe really fight for it, or you really had to be strong previously. And now, in the more recent past, I do have the Moon. So there could have been a matter that was up in the air. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of unknowns when it comes to this matter. The good news is that this energy is in your recent past, because the Moon, you know, it can be a more intense energy. It can be a very emotional energy. The Moon represents the unknown. So I think that some of you were dealing with a lot of unknowns. Maybe things were hidden. You might have been seeking some sort of clarity, or waiting on news, waiting on a decision here, and things just felt very confusing or up in the air previously. Some of you could have been having some very vivid dreams. Your intuition could have been speaking to you very loudly here in the recent past. Crowning you, I have the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this can be also fear, but I think that you're moving out of this energy. But this could definitely be fear for a small number of you. Now, with the Nine of Swords crowning you, and then also this Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands, some of you might have some sort of news or communication that's coming in. It could be coming in very suddenly here. And with the Nine of Swords here, you might have a decision that you need to make. For some of you, it could be stressing. You could be worried about this decision. For some of you, I think you're worrying unnecessarily, especially for those of you that you have to make a decision. I think that you're kind of stressing about it. definitely stuck in your head too much here, Libra. So just take caution with this. Try to stay positive. Try to keep yourself focused on the future and all of the possibilities that you have in front of you. Now, energy that you have coming up around the second week, coming up in the near future position, we do have the Devil. So because it's a general reading, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, and then the Moon in the recent past, some of you could have been dealing with a lot of fear around a particular matter, and then there still could be some fear that's here in the near future position for some of you, but not all of you. The Devil can represent feeling stuck, feeling blocked. And, you know, you could be a Libran that you have a decision to make, and that's what you're worried about, that's what you're thinking about, that's what you're stressing about. So some of you could be in like an unhealthy relationship or environment, a situation, and some of you might need to plan on freeing yourself from this environment, from this situation. Some of you have a decision that you need to make. With the Queen of Pentacles as the overall energy, try to keep yourself grounded, because some of you, I think you have a decision to make here. The shadow side, or the Devil here, it can represent, you know, doing things in excess, too much of something. And I think that some of you, that's definitely fearing the worst, overthinking things. So all things in moderation. With you being able to watch this reading, obviously in advance, you can change a lot of this energy, Libra. So just try to stay positive. Yes, for some of you, a Capricorn could be very significant around this time. In the position of your power, I have the Nine of Wands, which is someone who's persevering. You know, this person has gone through some difficulties, but they're persevering. You know, it takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage to continue on. So some of you, that's exactly what you're doing. Yes, maybe some of you have been fighting, but you're persevering. You're hanging in there. You're not giving up. You've come this far. You're not about to quit. And in the position of how those around you are viewing you, I do have the Sun. So because some of you hung in there, literally, you didn't give up, you didn't quit, you're going to be successful. The Sun is success, happiness, content. It is a healing energy as well. And so some of you, when it comes to a particular matter, around the third week is when you could see things really turn around. This is success, happiness, abundance, healing. For some of you, could be in the spotlight in some way. Also, honestly, something could be coming to light. Maybe it's something you were waiting on. When I have the Sun and the Moon in the same spread, it can represent something that was hidden, or something that you were unaware of is now surfacing. It's now coming to light. So some of you could be finding something out that I feel is good for you. It's something that's going to benefit you. Now, in your hopes and fears position, we have the Lovers card. So the sign of Gemini, of course, could be very significant, but some of you are hoping for that decision, hoping for a decision, hoping for maybe some sort of choice or decision. There could be something going on with a relationship, definitely. Maybe you're a Libran that is waiting on another person to make a decision. Some of you definitely could be waiting on another person to make a decision, but with the Sun and then also the Two of Pentacles, energy that you're leaving the month with, you do have another two. So twos, again, represent partnerships, but they also represent decisions. So this could be a decision that's coming through for some of you. If you're a Libran that had to make a decision, this could be you making a decision, or you trying to make a decision. With the Two of Pentacles, it can be you going back and forth, weighing your options, or you going back and forth and trying to make a decision. For some of you on the financial front, this could be you really trying to stay balanced, definitely. With the Queen of Pentacles, though, is the overall energy. You know, I don't feel like you're struggling financially. I feel like some of you are just maybe trying to stay balanced. But let's pull you some additional clarifying cards here. So first I actually want to look at the Nine of Swords. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords for Libra. The Nine of Swords for Libra. Looking at the Nine of Swords. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and Justice. I now want to look at the Devil. Clarifying the Devil for Libra, which is energy around the second week. Looking at the Devil for Libra. Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, and Temperance. All right, and very quickly, let's take a look at this Two of Pentacles for you guys. Energy that you're leaving the end of the month with. The Two of Pentacles, looking at the Two of Pentacles for Libra. Ace of Rods, Page of Swords, the Moon. Okay. So first I want to start with the Nine of Swords here. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, I have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and then Justice. So yes, some of you could be waiting on like a legal matter, definitely some sort of legal decision. That could be what you're thinking about, maybe stressing about for some of you. But with Justice here, actually, like I mentioned, this energy is going to be balancing out. I think that you're kind of easing out of this. I think that some of you were honestly maybe fearing more in the recent past. It's a more heavier energy here that you were dealing with in the recent past. With Justice, I think that things are stabilizing, things are balancing out for you. I think that you are coming out of this mental energy here. For some of you, it might be a job situation with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're a Libra that was waiting on a new job or waiting to move up within the company that you already work for. You could have been waiting on a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces as well. Now, this could be your significant other. This could be a business partner. This could be someone that you work with. So for some of you, this could be a divorce that, you're waiting on this to be final. Try not to worry so much. This is why we have tarot readings, so you can see the energy that's coming up for you and you can do something about it. So just try to stay out of your head. I do think that this energy is going to be subsiding here. Clarifying the Devil. We do have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, and Temperance. So Temperance and Justice is confirming that things are balancing out, things are stabilizing for you. I do think that you are coming out of this energy. I think that there was a lot of confusion previously. Also, some of you might have had a lot of options on the table. Maybe you need to make a decision. For some of you, you might need to look at some other options. With the Devil here, it can represent a situation involving three people. So for a small number of you, maybe you're married, you're waiting on a divorce to be final. There could be like a love triangle situation for some of you. Or you could be involved with a person who's still maybe legally married. It could be a situation like that as well. And honestly, with Temperance here, patience is required. Some of you are also dealing with some divine timing, but news is on its way. That news, that communication is definitely coming in with Justice. And then you have a couple of pages here clarifying the Two of Pentacles. We do have the Ace of Rods, the Page of Swords, and then the Moon. So with the two pages, news is coming in. Maybe it was delayed, but news is coming in. I think that some of you are cutting through this confusion, cutting through any BS, getting to the bottom of something here. And with the Two of Pentacles here at the end of the month, again, you might be making a decision. You could be weighing your options, definitely, but you have an opportunity. You have a new beginning that's coming in for you. And it could absolutely be a new relationship. It could be an emotional new start, an exciting new start. Could be a project, something that's exciting for you. I think that some of you are dealing with some divine timing, so some slower paced energies, definitely. But you have some healing that's coming in, and things are balancing out here definitely in the month of October. You have some good news coming in. You have this wonderful energy that's coming in for you, Libra. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards. Additional guidance for Libra. What else does Libra need to know? Please show me. There we go. And then I'm also looking at love and relationship matters. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Looking at love and relationship matters for Libra for the month of October. What else do they need to know? All right. You know what? It's your birthday month, Libra. Happy birthday. I want to give you guys a little extra guidance here. So I'm going to take all of these cards. They landed upright, so I want them all. All right, so the additional guidance card that I have for you, Libra, is Law of Attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So that absolutely could be the case for some of you. Relationships are definitely changing. With the Law of Attraction, you know, everything that you put out into the universe comes back to you. So some of you are definitely dealing with some fear. So, you know, honestly, that's the biggest advice that I have for you here, Libra, in the month of October is gaining back your control. With the Devil here, cutting yourself free, taking back your control here. Your thoughts are your energy. So positive vibes only, thinking positively. Definitely. And then looking at love and relationship matters, we have spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those that we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So if a relationship was on the rocks or you were having difficulties, what can help you is actually spending more time with your partner. And if you're not in a relationship, this could be spending more time with friends or family, anything that can help you or distract you from maybe some other things that are going on in your life. We also have miracles and blessings, and everything has its gift. So when I see this card, some of you are, yes, absolutely experiencing maybe a miracle, some sort of blessing, absolutely. But when I see this card, everything happens for a reason. Everything has its gift. So you need to look at the positive side of something, absolutely. And then we also have forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Some of you need to release the past. Some of you need to unchain yourself. Some of you may be obsessing or mentally dwelling on something, and you need to let it go for some of you. For some of you, maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to forgive another person. Forgiveness is needed so you can move on for some of you. And with the miracles and blessing card, everything has its gift. Needing to find the lesson, find the blessing in something. You need to, everything does have its gift. So everything does happen for a reason. So I think that some of you need to find that blessing, find that message. You know, with whatever this is, you just experience something, you're in the process of going through something, and I think that some of you need to look at the more positive side of this and remember the law of attraction. Okay, Libra, so again, happy birthday. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you a wonderful month. Take care.